Jack people.
Yeah, well, those weddings always cause problems.
Always. Bat mitzvahs, too. When my daughters got bat mitzvah, I said, I really don't want to have anyone from work except...
Term. This is just a
it's a piece of wood.
Water.
Yeah, that has a motor attached to it. It's a wreck. Gilligan's Island wouldn't have gotten on this to get off the stupid island.
10 times John said, "Do you see the Empire State Building?" She caught on and said, "Yes," so he'd shut up.
Yeah, like he was like, there's no Empire State Building. Where do you see an Empire State Building? Dude, I didn't see it. My daughter doesn't even know what the Empire State Building is. She's 7 years old.
He's hounding her like your father.
Do you see it? Yeah, and then my kid was just like, yeah, I see it.
What'd you pay for that boat, John?
$1,500.
Really?
Oh,
yeah. No,
that's a lot of money.
I thought it was. How much did you put into it?
Nothing.
No, it's about
Gas.
about $800 a year. Just daily maintenance.
But you took the class, right?
There's a big hole in it?
Yeah, there's a hole in the middle.
I lost a floorboard to the storm.
I know you're walking in it and like you fall into the floorboard. It's like you don't even think you're gonna survive.
Are you sure John can even knows how to maintain this thing that
No, he
blow up
doesn't.
when he starts it?
He admits he
I
doesn't.
impressed you with the navigational skills and the.
Dude, we went around in a big circle.
Yeah.
There's wires hanging from the ignition.
Yeah, you have to see it. Jackie's on there with me.
Shield's gone. You didn't notice
You both have to pass.
Jackie and I are holding each other.
Obviously not.
Yeah, they're not like cars.
You don't take that thing for inspection?
It was no. You just have to register it.
They don't care what you register.
We went out last year and it stalled every 50 feet. I thought we were never getting back.
No, the engine runs fine.
Yeah, this didn't stall. I'll give him that.
You don't have the windshield's gone.
Yeah, then the windshield's all blown out.
But I can't believe he got all the way up to Connecticut with it.
Oh yeah, I had lunch in Connecticut. Big boat or like a little
It's a little. It's not even a boat.
Probably sit 6 people.
It's a
And then he goes, "You want me to pull you around on some water skis?" I go, "No way."
Can it get up that fast? Well, we used to pull people too, but
Yeah. I wasn't doing that.
I'm always afraid John's going to stop short and someone's going to get chewed up by the engine.
No, well, that's what I was afraid of.
No, I had to take a whole test and stuff to get the,
But that was long after you were driving. You were driving for a good year before you took a test.
Should give you a medical test.
He's like John F. Kennedy in a plane with that boat.
Oh man,
It's fun, all right.
Boy, it sucks getting up this early.
Well, I was sure excited about it last night.
Yes, I went to bed at 8:30 and I woke up this morning at 1:30 and couldn't get back to bed. Hey, Fred's one of those white guys that no matter how much time he spends in the sun, he turns bright red.
Yeah.
You just get a tan.
I get the Indian in it. Did you get the invitation to Fred's party about 11 hours before it happened?
Yeah.
What party?
Pretty fun.
I didn't even get that.
Yeah, well. Fred was going to have some people over. I was like already in California.
Yeah.
I checked my computer and he goes, "Hey, you want to come over?" And I'm like, "Dude, give me a little notice."
The message
I would have come over.
That's a sure sign that Fred doesn't want
Yeah,
you.
there was no real fun.
Yeah.
Did you go?
Yeah.
You went to the inner sanctum?
Yeah.
Hey, I got to take a break.
I thought you said you weren't going to go because Fred never comes to your things.
No, Fred wasn't going to invite me, remember?
But you went to Fred's?
Yeah.
What happened over there?
It was fun. I checked out his house. His beautiful house.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a big
Is
house.
he on the water?
Is it a wreck?
It's a wreck, but it's fun.
Because he's always saying, you ought to come out for my boat.
Yeah, and I brought my 7-year-old daughter out, and she was afraid to get in the boat.
He was on the level.
You know what he should think of? He's at the door.
Yeah. And you know what? I actually like John personally a lot. Over vacation, I went out to visit John.
Did you?
I hung out with him.
Did that?
Yeah, we had a nice day. John has a boat.
Yeah. You been on that boat?
What is that?
A rusty boat.
Is it a wreck?
It's a wreck, but it's fun.
Because he's always saying, you ought to come out for my boat.
Yeah, and I brought my 7-year-old daughter out, and she was afraid to get in the boat. Everyone was afraid.
Everything on
You
that boat
get
is
shots
rusty.
before you get on the
Yeah,
boat.
so you get tetanus shot.
You have balls, man.
I like the boat.
It was fun.
It was fun. Had a good time.
to drive that thing finally?
Well, he's drunk, and
I went out with him once. He was like riding over buoys and stuff. He was like, "What's this?" I'm like, "That's a shallow water." He's like,
well, my daughter was on it, so you behave.
No, we
I remember once that Gary said he and John were having dinner, and John arrived on the boat.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how the boat floats because there's a big hole in the middle.
John?
Howard, listen to this. The floorboard of the storm.
John came to Connecticut on his boat to have dinner with me.
Yeah.
He arrived in the night. His wife looked petrified.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got there, and it was decided that she was not going to drive home in the night after he drank. So they slept at my house.
Right.
And they got up in the morning, and then John had to call the guy and woke the guy up because his boat was locked in. But he gave the guy $25 to let him into where his boat was locked up.
Oh, well, I don't know.
That boat.
I loaded my daughter into this boat. She was
You
like,
let your daughter?
Yeah, she was freaking out. Lucky she didn't cut herself on the ripped vinyl.
Oh.
You should have your child taken away from you.
I know. I thought the authorities were going to come and take her away.
Put on the life jackets at least?
Yeah. Even I wore one because I wanted my daughter to keep
So
it on.
boat is a very loose term. This is just a
It's a
wreck
piece of
in
wood.
the water.
Yeah, that has a motor attached to it. It's a wreck. Gilligan's Island wouldn't have gotten on this to get off the stupid island.
10 times John said, "Do you see the Empire State Building?" And she caught on and said, "Yes." So he shut up.
Yeah. He was like,
There's
there's no empire. Oh.
Well, I was sure excited about it last night.
Yes, I went to bed at 8:30 and I woke up.
Yeah, I really.
Any hot chicks at the party?
Yeah, actually, there's
Really?
a girl that works at Allison's store is real hot, and she was there in a little
How many
bikini.
people were there?
So I was checking
20?
it out. Yeah, it was only like 20, 25.
Man. Any chicks too, huh? Wow.
Yeah, and the pool is extra long because he even made it longer than.
Howard was still married to Allison then.
Usual, so they could do laps.
And who did you invite, Fred? Where did your list come from?
My list came from whoever I could get a hold of at the last minute. Doug Goodstein. No, Doug Goodstein.
No E people.
If you were 400 pounds and you were a woman,
Right.
would you go to a place where you knew you had to put on a bathing suit?
No. I'm embarrassed to get a bathing suit. I barely weigh 60 pounds.
You lost 20 pounds in a month.
Yeah,
You
and I
won't
won't get in a
under
bathing
arrest.
suit.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, I could stand to lose like 10 pounds.
Right.
So walking around in my bathing suit, and I said to my wife, I go, you embarrassed? She goes, in front of these people?
You're Hercules.
You're in a harness.
Yeah, you should be the thong, dude. People were drooling looking
People
at you.
were envious of your body.
the model.
And the other funny thing is all the characters walk around here.
Yeah.
Characters.
And
They're overweight.
well, here's
They're
the,
hot and sweaty,
But the
too.
deal is that, there's a different, like, some of them are on higher levels.
Yeah.
Like the Count, you can get to him pretty quick. But Elmo's like Bruce Springsteen. When Elmo comes out, they push the kids away because he has a place to be.
Right.
So kids try to stop, and they go, excuse me, he's got somewhere to be. I'm sorry, kids, gotta go. And Elmo gets
Elmo's
whisked
got
in,
attitude.
and Elmo gets whisked in and whisked
Elmo
out.
has people.
Yep, Elmo has like two.
Elmo's more popular than the Count?
Yeah.
Elmo's more popular than
Elmo's
anybody.
the most popular one.
How about
What's weird about it is, do you think the guy who wears the Elmo suit is like kind of like, wow, I'm so popular?
Yeah,
he probably thinks he's better.
And
I go to work on the computer or something. All of a sudden, like I come back, and she's gone, or you're doing something. And
Dude, she's avoiding
she
you.
gets lost in the house?
She's
How
reading.
big is
No,
this
she's
house?
reading a book. She's reading a book.
She'd rather read a book than make love to you.
And then you go upstairs, and you get into bed. Well, I said, I gotta say a perfect thing.
Start playing.
Maybe get ecstasy, anything,
Here's the
man.
problem with that scenario.
Yeah.
Couples party.
The idea.
Have a couples party. Do something to charge this up. Clearly, your wives are bored.
The broads are bored, too.
Exactly how it worked. I will tell you exactly how it worked.
Uh-huh.
The front desk had the cash register. Underneath it was just like a doorbell.
Yeah.
And it buzzed in the back. And here's the funniest part.
Yeah.
There was this
Where the bank is from.
There was this chick that.
That's like Gary's bat signal.
It was whoever had the job. That was the same job where
Can you imagine?
I got some.
very, just have like authority. And these people were just browbeating the hell out of him so that one line, maybe 20 people were going in before the others, and that's where the fight started.
Right,
Wow.
right.
And these people were about, there was some of the women
Fat, that 400-pound women would get into tubes
And
try
get
and
wedged.
try to go down the water slide. They get wedged, and kids had to come over and push them down.
They had to lubricate them and push them.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing that Hershey bar does.
Well, you got to be so good, Dad.
And then this one monkey was choking on a Ricola wrap. I felt so bad. He kept picking up this Ricola wrap.
Did he die?
You didn't
No.
hurt
He
the monkey?
He was like, he kept eating it, spitting it out, and eating it. He didn't know, like, after once he shouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
Ricola.
But nobody obeys the rules. And then these people wonder why they get eaten by lions.
Yeah. Stick their arms out of the car.
It is amazing.
You want? Hey, the one of the other funniest things is when that tape you guys have of the white guy talking and then the black guy talking in jive or whatever.
Yeah.
That's like the difference between what they teach you to say. Like you have to watch all that corporate crap video
Yeah.
of like how to treat the guests and everything. So you're at the door and you're like, how are you doing? And they're like, yo, what's up? Or something like that.
They teach you, yo, what's up?
No. But like, it's just funny, like, when you have them come in and you have to act all nice and smile to them. But meanwhile,
All right, I think we heard enough from you. It's turning into like the Ku Klux Klan hour.
It's funny though. I was told by somebody when I said I was going there. I was told by somebody that's not from this country that she was surprised about two things: how many black people were there, and how many overweight people were there.
Yeah, well, anyway, I gotta go. F Jackie.
Right. Everyone agrees on one thing: F Jackie.
It brings us all together.
Yeah. Oh, you want?